now. I went and cleared that storage, so let's see what happened now. Anyway, just to let people know, I'm not one of them people that want views and subscriptions so bad that I'll figure out how to humiliate somebody to get them. Only reason why I came on here because I really don't like my relationship business on no YouTube, but since somebody else put it on there, even though I told the person not to, they still did. When that picture went to Facebook that day, it was on. That's why some stuff you supposed to leave private, especially your relationship. People find out who you dealing with, or they try to get to them, and if they don't try to get to them, then they on the internet like, oh, you got somebody? Oh, well, I'm gonna break that up then. I'm gonna figure out how to break that up. So that's why I be telling people, nah, you know that kind of stuff supposed to stay private, because somebody be coming messing with that like they did. It's females so rude inside this YouTube. It's other females that admit, nah, she ain't rude like that, and the only way she'll do that is if she don't know. Like, usually she'll be like, oh, I see you got somebody, tell them I said what's up too. Like, I ain't coming to be disrespectful. I ain't coming to get on your heels and try to be disrespectful to your mate. Like, I'm trying to come for your bag or something. I don't come for other people's bags anyway. I always try to figure out how to get my own bag. Just to make that clear. Okay? But my thing is, I ain't do that video the other day to disrespect. Dude, I did that video about relationships because I strongly feel that when you a targeted individual or empowered individual, you got some people don't want to be called targeted individuals, so they rather be called an empowered individual. You EITI, that's why I be saying that. The abbreviations, one abbreviation for targeted individual, TI, and the other one is for empowered individual, EI. So my thing is, when you are a EI, because I feel like I'm an empowered individual, I don't feel like I'm a target, and I don't want them to think I feel like I'm a target, because if anything, I could easily make the stalkers a target any day that I want to. I could take them out on a stroll because I do know they follow you everywhere you go, and had their ass ambushed if I wanted to. That's if I wanted to. They more the target than they think you are. Okay? My thing is, I ain't make that video for the disrespect, dude. I want to get that clear. Or make it seem like, I'm breaking up with you, because no, that ain't the case. Like, it seemed like to me he was breaking up with me, especially when he's at the hotel and he jumped on in and talking about something. Oh, well, if it don't work, then it just don't work. I'm like, damn, you brought me out here just to do that? Whatever. Anyway, my thing is, I don't care who break up with who first or last or whatever. Shouldn't even have to be breaking up because of some motherfucking stalkers and bots and stuff. Excuse my words, my so-called cursing or whatever people call it, but shouldn't have to be, when you get with somebody, you shouldn't have to break up with them because the outside forces keep coming so hard. Like, I would stay with people, that's tiresome, that's irritating. Like, every time you out with them, here come a million friggin' bots. And some of them are very gorgeous. Like, I'm not a hater. Some of them be having some bodies. I'm not bisexual either, but I'm just saying, real is real. Some of them be having some bodies and faces and shit like out of this world. So you can't even get mad if a dude is like, I ain't gonna say weak, but temptation is a mug. So, and he like this, whoa, what was that? Oh yeah, I did my mohawk over. Let me show you. I love mohawks. That's why. I do other styles, but I like mohawks. I did it over. See? I don't know if you can see it that way. Yeah, not. Anyway, I'll probably put some jewelry in it, or I might just leave it like that. I don't know. I was gonna put braids on this side too, but nah, I like my sides out. Like I said, I like mohawks. I was thinking about even cutting my sides, but then I said, nah, go that far. But anyway, not no diss to people that got their sides cut off, because sometimes it looks, that stuff look very nice on people. Just to make that clear. My thing is, you know, it's sad when you try to go out with somebody and you try to have a good, loving relationship with them, but you can't because stuff like that getting in the way. Because if you be with somebody, you don't want them, like, guacking over some other women that's coming around just because they look good. Like, honestly, I've been with dudes that's strong like that. Like, they'll even tell other females, look, you don't see me with my bro, you don't see me with my chick, you don't see me with my woman. Like, everybody got different different ways of how they talk. So they used to be like, yo, you don't see me with my female? You don't see me with her? Like, why you being disrespectful? Yeah, you cute, but you ain't really phasing me. I'm not one of them weak dudes. It's like, go on somewhere, shorty. Them the dudes I can't forget. That done sat there and told females, come on, get out of here. You might be cute or whatever, but come on, you being disrespectful. Them the ones I can't forget. Shout out to y'all. Y'all ever come to my video and see my video. Shout out to the dudes that wasn't weak and sat there in front of me and told other females, come on, shorty, you being disrespectful. You all that, you whatever, but come on, it make you look ugly, the shit that you doing. You being so disrespectful. That's what makes you look ugly. Not your nice body, not your nice face. Your freaking mind makes you look ugly. So what if my bro don't look like you? Okay? I love her. She look like how I want her to look. And her mind is like how I want it to be. Okay? So that's why I be laughing inside when they, like, even when they used to come around doing it with this dude. It's just the fact that I don't like how some dudes, they act like they can't resist. And they'll even get to joining in with the flirting back and forth and think you're supposed to tolerate that stuff. And you like, wow, that's disrespectful because I ain't even do you like that. And plenty of cute dudes came around and I wasn't sitting there glocking over them. If anything, I see them and I just keep to the person that I'm with. Like, I don't just keep looking all around at them and trying to play some kind of game with them like as if I'm trying to move close to try to figure out how can we exchange numbers? How can we figure out how we gonna see each other again? Or some of these dudes be knowing some of these shits that be coming around. What you think, I ain't know that? Yeah, some of these dudes be already knowing these chicks. And I'm gonna make it fair. Some of these dudes and females be already knowing these people that be coming around being disrespectful. They be knowing who they are, and the other person know who they are. They both be knowing what's up. You know? Some of these people be making me think some strange stuff. I be thinking like, you sure you not a stalker? Cause how you know some of these other stalkers so well? Like, I seen something the other day that was strange. Like, there was a stalker that jumped in front of us with another broad, and she had nice strong legs just like mine, like some strong legs. Hers looked even stronger, I guess because she was a little taller. I don't know if she was Puerto Rican, Mexican, or whatever. She was up there in that descent. And it was like when we walked by them, they had went in the restaurant, the person started playing with their motherfucking hat and shit. And I said to myself, that's mighty strange, because when I'm moving around, I got allergies and shit. No, I ain't trying to make no mistake. No excuse. I can show documents for this stuff too if I had to. Receipts, if that's what you want to call it. So sometimes I get the itch in my nose or something because it'll feel like stuff is up in my nostrils, tickling and itching and all kind of stuff because of allergies. Or my hair, I put a lot of like sometimes gel and spray and stuff to hold this down. You know, so that it'll stay and don't be getting all frizzy and poofing up, even though it still do that regardless after a while. So, you know, that stuff itch. Like, once it get on your hair and it get in your scalp, it get to itching after a while. And braids itch too. Anybody that ever had braids, they know braids itch. So sometimes I'll be itching my head, or, you know, something that stalkers do. Stalkers, when they see each other, they give signals. They itch their hair, or they do their nose, or do this with their arms, or dig up their ass and pull they whatever they got on up out their butt. They do all kind of weird stuff. I'm surprised they don't take their freaking shoe off and start tickling their toes. All the crazy stuff they do to let each other know that it's stalker time. I'm surprised. More wonder how some people could tell you. I had people tell me plenty of times I could get you beat up for free. The ones who said that to me, if they watch my videos, they know who they are. You know, it's quite a few people said that to me in life, that they could get me beat up for free. And I'm like, oh, really? And I guess the feeling's no true. And I guess we could do the same damn things to change time at the same damn time, too, if you want. And I can get your ass beat up for free, too. Okay? For free. Without even having to do sexual favors. For free, once again, for free. 2 more times. Anyway, like I be telling people, don't threaten me. I'm not the type of person that I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, that take threats lightly. First time you throw a threat at me, I'll be like, let something happen. You going to be on the list too, if something happens. Anyway, the video I made, back to that, was not to disrespect dude, so don't start running with that and playing with that. It was just to let people know that you cannot even be in a freaking relationship with this weird program going on. It take a person to really be able to tolerate that mess. And I'm not one of them. No, I'm not weak. I just don't like disrespect. I'm not going to be walking around with no dude and his head keeps spinning around like an Exorcist doll or some shit. Or like he's trying out for the Exorcist movie or something. Because a bunch of women keep coming around because some people sending them. And I don't know why these dudes be so hyped up, because they only coming and doing that for them people. Okay? Once they get in, once you go stick your damn thing inside of them, or once a female missing lay down with one of them bots or something, they be done spreaded your business all over the freaking world. They be done took pictures and videos of you, go over there putting you on back page, porn star, all kind of weird shit they go do, thinking they being extra cute and funny, you know, all for the money. Next thing you know, they right back next to you calling you honey. You know how many times people did that to me? That's why anybody that come around me, that's why these days I can't even hardly go out with nobody, because they thinking, damn, shorty, I ain't here to do that to you. Like, damn, how many people did that to you? You keep thinking that I'm filming you and taking pictures of you to put somewhere. I'm like, well, it happened so many times. You thinking you going out with somebody and you thinking they love you, and they over here, yo, this even happened in the midst of marriage. I kid you not. I don't want to go there, keep talking about people, but it's deep, okay? Anytime somebody feel like you wronged them, but they wronged you more than you wronged them, yeah, they got pictures, if they got any nude pictures of you, any videos of you, period, that of you either out of your character, or, you know, it was times I was around people and I wouldn't clean up about my character. I'm talking about I'm outside telling people, and sometimes I don't even have no burn on me. Not that I can't get one, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I don't even have no burn on me, and I'm telling people, listen, I will blam your ass up and down if you keep coming around me, circling around me with that craziness. I will. And I'm telling them all kind of stuff, what I do. Because I'm the type of person, I don't just talk that talk, I walk it too. But these days, since I'm getting older, I'm supposed to be maturing. You know, so these days I'm practicing to calm that type of way down. Because when you get older, it don't look right and you moving around out here in this world, and you telling people, I'll pluck you up, I'll shoot you, I'll stab you, I'll stomp you, I'll it's going off. It don't. So sometimes I be having to catch myself, and I don't like when people sit beside me and record this kind of stuff, because even if you changing in life, which I am doing my best to do, and people got this kind of footage of you, they could take that shit and use it when you least expect it. Right when you getting in most alphabet, I don't know why they don't try to do that shit, because I'll sue the shit out of them. I'm not playing either. And people next to them that I feel like help them do it. Think I'm playing. I'm coming with some marvelous lawyers when I want to. Not just only other people could do that. I could do that too. But I don't like people sitting around me getting footage of me out of my character, because I get overstalked and get overwhelmed. And next thing you know, they get mad. They over here putting you on TikTok. I ain't gonna forget that day when the dude came in the room and he looked at something in the person's phone and said, yeah, put that on TikTok and everything. Put it everywhere. I said, I think they talking about me. I think these two niggas talking about me. I ain't worried about it, because if a person did that to me and doing that to me, watch how hard their life get. Even if in the midst of them thinking that it's getting good, watch how hard it get. Okay? Because the fact that I ain't doing that to a person, and ain't do that to a person, you know, I don't care how mad they get, talking about, well, you shouldn't have went on there, talking about you breaking up with me. Nah, that wasn't for the disrespect. That was for to let people know, yo, look, y'all, you can't even be in a relationship. Besides all the other stuff that kept attacking our relationship, I don't get into that, because I don't want to put other people in stuff. I let them be for now. You got the friggin' stalkers too, and so the stalker bot honey traps, you know, that they send out on the friggin' daily. I don't know how these broads don't feel like pieces of shit. I come out, keep shaking their asses in front of other people, men and husbands, in front of other people mates, and people, some of these people, they be their husbands, all kind of stuff. Some of them better watch themselves. Yo, some of these women don't play around. They lucky I'm not them. They'll be them, tore your ass up into pieces. Like, the fuck you? Let me calm down. Woosah. They be done tore you up into pieces. You broads, because I know stalker bot honey traps watch this stuff. You broads that go for other people's husbands, go for other people's boyfriends, go for other people's mates, period, that think that stuff is cute and funny, when you get your ass beat the fuck up, pluck the duck up, don't go lying all around, talking about something, oh, that bitch crazy, she's crazy. But see, because I ain't going to do it. Like, I already know. The only way I'll beat somebody all up, or try to anyway, is if you just go too far with disrespecting me. Not just because of some dude. Me. So now I'm sitting there like, these chicks ain't scared. You know they under some kind of mind control or spellbinding or cell tower crazy-ish. Technical hookup stuff on pose-ish. Because ain't no way I'ma decide I'm gonna go try to pull other women's husbands and mates. And it don't matter what I gotta put on to do it, even if I gotta get some of these chicks is disgusting. They come outside with they whole butt cheeks hanging out they shorts, and they whole chest, you might as well say, but they whole chest is, you might as well say, you look like, say if it's like this, the whole chest about to come clean up out over, literally. I can see if you show a little cleavage or whatever sometimes, or whatever, you know, it's hot, so to cover up all the time, you might could faint. Like, some people can't take that like some people can. All that covering all up, and, you know, applause to the ones who can. Applause to the people who can cover all up from head to toe. I'm not knocking them. Applause to them. I'm just saying, sometimes I can't have all that stuff all over me. I be feeling like I'm a faint, even with just a tank top on and some shorts or something. You know? I be practicing, though. I know people see me. I be putting on jeans with big old long tops going over them and all kind of stuff. And most people would say, well, you don't hardly really even got, like, all that much to be having to be covering. Like, you don't even have a lot. Like, what are you doing all this covering for? And I'll be like, because it's you know, trying to be decent, to me, should be the trend. not indecent. You know, trying to be decent should be the trend. Some of this stuff these females be wearing, you be like, what you outside for? You might as well go jump your ass in a porno somewhere. Like, go make your real money you trying to make. You know, that industry is a $gazillion industry. You're wasting time putting this little bit of stuff on and coming outside jumping in these men's face, and some of them definitely don't got porn industry money. You might as well go be a freaking porno star. What you keep coming outside jumping in front of everybody with the stuff on for, and then when you turn around and you only get plucked, and then you just mad as hell. Now they're even more bitter. So I went and gone and did all this stuff. Got my toes done, nails done, hair done. And you fancy now. And you fancy. Went and got all this stuff done. And all the dude did was pluck me, took me, and then gave me $40. Like, dude kept saying around me, he kept saying there's $40 hoes out here. All they want is just some $40 and they good. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's dumb. Like, that's what they're into. But, and then when the dude ball up $40 and put it in their hand, because he told me he'll ball it up and put it in their hand like a fiend. I said, well, that's what they get if they acting like a fiend. You know what else? What else I'm supposed to say? But anyway, yeah, you know, they come doing this kind of stuff, and don't they know their karma could be when they finally get somebody, when they ass finally want to settle down, and they finally get that right dude, and he realized, nah, you was a stalker bot, you was a stalker bot honey trap, and you still weren't on the low. Nah, I'm out of here. Now they hurt. That'd be the karma. They'd be like, dang, I really wanted him. I really wanted that dude. Well, you should have said that when you kept jumping in front of other people dudes with that nonsense. You should have thought about that then. Or when you took, how many people, husbands, these people went and took out here that think that's cute too? How many people, boyfriends, these people went and took out here and thought that was cute? I ain't ever think like that. Like, it's some people that slipped in. I'm not gonna lie. It's some people that slipped in my world. A few people that I come to find out they was married. I'm like, yo, what the pluck you doing, yo? I'm not playing around. Don't play with me like that. I don't want that kind of karma. I can't keep rocking with you. I can't keep rocking with you. Like, yo, what you doing? Why you ain't tell me that? That boy could have found out and came and killed me. And I ain't even would have known what the pluck was going on. That's why I be saying, yo, there's some dangerous dudes out here. They'll come getting all in your face because they want to make their bro jealous or something. So they'll come getting all in your face or whatever. Next thing you know, they bro moving around trying to find out who you are. And I would just love to tell them, oh, believe me, if any of your dudes out here in AC jumped in my face, and I ain't know they had you, and they was being funny, trying to get me caught up, like they trying to get me shadow touched or something, you best believe I don't want your dude. The dude is a damn troublemaker, and you probably shouldn't want his ass either. Just talking about. How many times I keep saying this? So stop. Anybody got some females, and they know they got a female, and they know they female ain't gonna like that, don't come playing with me. Don't. Because I'll make it very known to your female that I don't like your ass, and I ain't got nothing to do with your little playing around ish that you playing with. I'll make it very known and clear. Be respectable. Like, at least if you're going to come talking to another female, let your female know this is about business. Like, this ain't about me trying to get with shorty or nothing. This is about business. You know? people that sell weed or whoever else. Don't come playing around with people trying making your female thinking I'm on you. Because I ain't no thirst bucket. And I'm definitely not desperate. So I'm not out here moving around looking for dudes and worrying about because they got a nice car or nice trucks or whatever. Whatever. Definitely not out here playing around on that type of wave. And that's definitely not what's trending in my world for me to decide I'm going out today to look for the bags. No, when I come out the store, I be trying to go where I'm going to do what I do, whatever it is for the day. Not me waking up to decide I'm going to look for some dudes with some bags. How many times I tell people stop worrying about that? You worry about somebody else's bag when their bag disappear, and your ass gonna disappear too, because you only there for their bag. And not only that, you're gonna lose. When they lose theirs, you're gonna lose your part too. Figure out how to create your own bag. What's so hard about that? It's not hard. There's 1,000,001 hustles out here. Nobody can tell me that it ain't. Okay? When I lived in New York City, I used to do so many different hustles that you probably would call me the hustle queen. You know? I just calmed down because I had to realize in life that money ain't my only objective. Like, there's, excuse me, I had to burp. There's some other things in life to tend to that's way more important than money. I'm not saying you don't need money. I'm just saying that there's some other things in life that I have to tend to that's way more important than money. Okay? I'll survive like how I survive. I always do. Like, I always find a way to survive. I always do. Like, I'm not one of them people that I'm not going to try to figure it out. I'll always try to figure it out. My thing is, I just wish some of these people stop playing. And I feel like some of these people, some of these dudes, I feel like some of these dudes is following me around to get my stuff to either give to their peoples or you know, to they, when I say peoples, that go like meaning like their girlfriends, wives, who knows? Like, people always got motives for why they doing what they doing, and that's just what my heart, my mind, my soul, my body tells me. It tells me all the time. Nah, some of these people following you around to try to get your stuff to give to people because they don't want to go to the store and buy that stuff for their females and whoever else and stuff. They like this. Nah. It'll be way more. Like, some people, some people can go to the store. Some people got way more money than me. I'll admit that. Way more. And they can go to the store and buy it. But they rather take your stuff because it's you, and they like your style. You get me? What I'm saying? They rather take yours because they like your style. Some of your stuff you come up with be real unique. I'm not bragging on myself. I just like unique stuff. I'm one of them kind of people, I always like the unique stuff. Sometimes back in the days, I used to go get jackets and hats up there in Harlem from Dapper Dan's store. One day I went and got a polo. He had made a polo red, and it was red and something. It was a jacket and a hat. Man, you know, I gave that to one of my favorite cousins a long time ago. And I'm not being funny, like, my favorite cousin gave me shit, stuff too. I be trying to not curse so much. So, you know, it's like, when I say stuff, it don't be to put nobody under no bus, throw them under the bus, throw them out the window, and have them jumping off the roof. None of that. You know, it just be for an example. I be using some stuff for it sometimes. Just like when I came on here and said I can't do it no more. I can't be in a relationship for now because until this program is over or whatever happens in life to make things go turning on a different course from besides this stalker program course, I just can't do it. Like, it's too stressful. It's too stressful, And even when it ain't stressing me out, it's too distracting. It distracts me. Next thing you know, I'm out somewhere and I'm losing my stuff. I gotta keep turning around, watching these people. Next thing you know, I'm putting my stuff down somewhere and lost my stuff or misplaced it. Now I'm blaming people that they stole my stuff. Sometimes I turn around, I done misplaced this. Sometimes they really be done stolen. You know, that's what it make you paranoid when people stole stuff from you so much in life that you'll think as soon as something get missing, you'll be like, oh, they must have stole it again. You know, and some people do. But my thing is, they make you have to look around at them so much that by the time you keep looking around at them, you get so distracted, you be done either put something down of yours important like a phone or something, or whatever. And I know they love it when you leave your phone somewhere, and now they got vital information of yours that they can play with. They got people in there that they could go get to and saying stuff to and all kind of stuff. And people sitting there talking about, who, me? What you coming at me like that for? Me and you was just good. You know, not knowing that you done left your phone somewhere and somebody in there playing in it. You know, I found out even put the lock code on your phone, these people go take it somewhere and people open it back up. Get that lock code off of there and open it up. I just still put it on there though, cause just in case somebody, you lose your phone or whatever, somebody probably can't be all up in your phone, getting all up in your phone, playing all around. You know, that's just a maybe. My thing is, they got these people to come around people to be in your phone and everything. They want to see all the subscribers you got and everything, so they could go take another phone, or either while if they can get to your phone, they in there saying stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. Don't come finding out who my subscribers is and stuff, and then going getting over there playing with them. And then you know what really upset me? When I done went and said something to people already about it, and they decide, well, I don't like that, so I'm going to go jump on that person's side. What you don't like? You really know that person? That's why I want to ask people, when people go get the going taken up for people, and thinking that other person is so much in the right, did you hear both of the stories from both sides? And do you even really know that person that well to even be playing around like that with that? Because like I said, for the one that jumped in, talking about, and don't come playing with me on no Jamaica stuff, because I know Jamaican people too. I do. I think that was quite foul of that person. And I still want to know if that person, because I don't know, something tells me the person asked that person to help find them somebody. Because I can't see a person going all out their way and getting in something that they don't fully know all the way what's going down. Unless they're a stalker. Because my thing is, I just really want to know, do this person's husband know that they on inside the Facebook making Facebook phone calls to this person in the first place? I don't really want to go start no trouble and asking their husband that, because believe me, if I really want to find out who their husband is, oh, it wouldn't be no problem for me to do it. No problem if I really want to. So that was strange to me. I'm like, yo, who this? Like, why this person fronting was coming now? When me and the person was together, the person was coming in the thing to my, oh, that's so nice. Y'all look like a happy couple. Oh, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, as soon as I decide, oh, nah, we can't rock, because this stuff is too stressful and it's too distracting. Like, not that I wasn't growing like some kind of deep feelings for you. It's just the fact that it's too distracting. It's too much. What is it awarded to another person, and they don't even know if you're going to get back together with the person or not, to go over there and tell the person, oh, that's so sad, I'll help you find somebody. Like I said in the other video, chick, don't you know that messed it up even more? When I went in his phone and saw you in there talking about, oh, I think I found somebody for you. She 31 years old, and you know what that made me feel like? Nah, I definitely can't rock with this dude no more. He's inside the social media having chats with females, and the females is over there talking about, yeah, I don't like that what she did either, so I'm gonna help you find somebody. Huh? You better hope somebody don't come take your husband for that crazy stuff. And the fact that you was coming inside me and this dude channel and acting like you cool, talking about, oh, that's so nice, y'all look so nice together, I would think you would have stayed out of that. Now you got me thinking about coming to Jamaica to visit some other people that I met on Facebook over there. Cause I'm the type of person, I want to see you face to face, or either you come here. And we don't gotta fight. I ain't always about no fighting and all that crazy stuff. I would like to just look you in your eyes and ask you, yo, what's up with you? It seemed like you came for both of us. One minute you in there talking about, oh, that's so nice, and then the next minute you done got him all the way over there inside Facebook telling him that you'll hook him up with one of your 31-year-old peoples you know. I'm like, this what the? That's why I don't always take it at face value when somebody coming in there and talking around saying, oh, that's so cute, y'all look so cute. I'll be like, come on, you could be somebody just saying that, and really on the low, you trying to figure out how can you get that person over there with you. But thank you. I ain't even, like, I be trying to tell people, sometimes people be thinking I'm mad about something, and I'll be like, nah, really, honestly, you help with the test. I would say your name, but you know who you are just from what I said. You helped with the test. You, not only did the stalker bot honey traps help with the test, you did too. And if anybody come at me and I feel like it got to be coming from your end because of the descent of people or whatever, then I'm going to say your name. Then I'm going to get in touch with some people that I know in Jamaica. I be telling people, you got to watch these people out here. They be trying to act like they so, I'm happy for you. Oh, wow. And on the low, they be trying to rig up something. They be trying to figure out something because they be feeling like, oh, it seemed like that dude get a lot of money. And it seemed like that dude will buy her anything she wants. So let me see if I could come get in. And if I can't get in, then I'll get one of my peoples in. So now we'll be getting that money. We'll go ahead. Because like I said, money ain't always the important thing to worry about. You're supposed to be worrying about a person's mindset, not money. You get it? They both start with an N, right? Mindset and money. That means something. You're supposed to be worrying about a person's mindset, not money. Sometimes I say things over and over, and it ain't to be funny. It ain't to be like I'm slow or something, or nah, it's so a person can't lie and say they ain't hear you saying that. Yeah. So I was sitting there looking at his thing in his phone, and obviously he wanted me to see it because I noticed he kept leaving his phone alone. Like sometimes he kept leaving his phone behind and stuff. Usually when a person do that, they want you to see it so bad. Because I guess this person felt like I was disrespecting him because I was watching other people on the YouTube. But I don't know how. He was watching other people on the YouTube too. And not only on the YouTube, shoot, from what it looks like, the Facebook and everywhere else too. That shit moved all the way over from YouTube to Facebook just to have private conversations with this dude and just to tell him that she could hook him up with somebody else. But yeah, she was coming in both 5 things talking about, oh, y'all look so cute together. So why are you so quick to intervene? Even in the midst of us being broken up, you ain't say to yourself, what if they get back together? Now you done hooked your friend up with him, and we done got back together, and now your friend is pissed, or your family member, whoever the 31-year-old is, now they pissed. They sitting there like, yo, what you hooked me up with this dude for? Come to find out, he's still with this woman. He still be messing with this woman. It's some things in life, some people should say to themselves, nah, let me just stay out of that part. Like, I don't want nothing coming messing with my marriage, my relationship. Let me stay out of that. You know, some stuff you will go messing with, and I'm not a person that do sorcery and all that type of stuff, but it's some stuff in life you will go messing with that you definitely wasn't supposed to mess with, and be done curse your life. Stuff start happening in your life. And I don't even gotta wish for it, hope for it, do no stuff people be doing, none of that. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. Oh, it looked like a person made sure to go get that person out of my subscriptions too, but guess what? I still got that person name. Because I had a feeling that was going to happen. I don't got it for to do nothing to her. I got it for just in case purposes. Okay? It's some stuff in life, like I ask people, it's not the first time this happened. I always ask people, well, dang, as soon as you break up with somebody, you right on the prowl to just hurry up and go get somebody. You ain't even taking enough time out to heal from the last relationship you was in. I had to start doing that in life after a while. I used to be in a relationship and break up with somebody, and next thing you know, I'm right with somebody else just to show them you ain't stopping me from love. You ain't stopping me. But that kind of stuff will mess up the next relationship. And that's why you're supposed to take a break and heal when you break up with somebody. You're not supposed to be on the prowl. And some people be on the prowl even while they be knowing that relationship ain't going too well. So they on the prowl before the relationship could even end, looking for somebody. You know, so, you know, when you know that, it ain't nothing to know that when a person break up with you the next day, if they could, they would go get somebody else. Or tell you some stuff like, oh, I just go pluck every broad I can find and pluck just to get you on my mind, or some crazy stuff. You like, well, that's you if you catch the damn package. That's you. Man, hurting me, you gonna hurt your damn self. You gonna hurt your damn self. That's you. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not gonna go pluck every dude I can find just to get a person out my system and get them off my mind. Right? Ew. Like I said, it ain't about money. It's about a person's mindset. A lot of these people be after like dudes that I wind up with, because it be about money. Like they be thinking, oh, that person got a little bit of money. They'll buy her some stuff and they'll do this for her. Then they'll do it for me. It's not about that. You shouldn't be worrying about that part. The important part to worry about is this. Because it could be somebody have all the money in the world and could buy you everything you want. But if they gonna run around sleeping with a bunch of people or trying to figure out how to sleep with a bunch of people, and you wind up with a package or something, and now your body is shriveling all up and you're getting unhealthy, and after a while you done gone. Now somebody else enjoying that nice stuff that person bought you. They might even turn around and give it to somebody else. They next victim. Even though I ain't nobody victim. I ain't no victim. You know, some people try to make you a victim. I ain't no victim. My thing is, people need to understand that some stuff in life, when stuff happens, just stay out of it. Especially other people's relationships and stuff. Stay out of it. You know how many people come ask, oh, I'm having this problem, my mate. Oh, you know, you got some friends. I'm like this. Nah, I don't got nothing to do with that. Plus, over time, I learned that stuff like meeting people and going out with people supposed to happen naturally. It's not. When you go looking for people, stuff happens out of that sometimes. I'm not saying every time, but a lot of times. So I don't be out looking for people talking, oh, I'm so lonely, oh, I need somebody, oh. Nah, I be really trying to wait and due time, I be feeling like, okay, you know, if I wait long enough, maybe the Most High will decide, you know, the Messiah take it to the Most High, and they'll decide, work some angels up and send, you know, the right kind of person. If I just wait, instead of being in a rush. Why some people act like some people act like lonely is bad. They be like, I don't want to be by myself. I gotta have somebody. Nah, sometimes being by yourself is the best time for you to reflect and work on yourself a little better. That's the best time. When you're lonely, when there's no other people around to distract you, you can work on yourself better like that. Always having somebody and always wanting somebody there, now you just staying distracted all the time. Not even having enough time for yourself. Like I said, I'm not trying to act like it wasn't nothing there with me and dude. People saw that. Me and him wasn't invisible. People saw me and this dude walking around holding hands and all kind of stuff. Like, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I ain't like him anyway and all this old crazy stuff. No, I'm just saying it's too much. Too much distracting stuff. And I don't want my relationship being some kind of social media experiment. And a whole bunch of people keep jumping up in my relationship, talking about, oh, that's how she acting, oh, she sound a little narcissist and all this stuff, and don't even know both sides of the story. Or other females acting like they hate other females or something, jumping in the midst too, talking about, oh yeah, she came over here and said something to me about you too, so that's why I don't like her, like as if they don't get their ass up on there and do it too. Plenty of times, the same people that got some excuse about, well, I don't like how she came to me about that situation, when you was only trying to warn them that, yo, I hope this person don't get to you too. So any female that's playing around on here, talking about, well, I don't like her because she'll come talking to you about her relationship. Listen, shorty, the only reason why I did, because I seen, you know, some people was on you, okay? So if you mad because I came and warned you, oh, you best believe I won't ever warn you about nothing again. Matter of fact, you don't got to worry about me, because do you see me coming over there saying anything to you anymore? I'm the type of person, I don't got time for internet beef. Or talking about, oh, I'm going to show up in your section. The only way I show up in your section, you get disrespectful to the core. You go all out your way to make me have to decide, oh, I like to travel anyway. I'll be in your section soon. Don't think I can't find you. Some people so, I should say, out overspoken that you get in their section and you move around and you show their picture to people. They'll be like, yeah, I know who that is. It ain't ever hard. Just like people could find me the same way. What? You ain't got a little hard. I do videos sitting right in front of my rest. Right in front of it. And it's not to say that I can't be touched. I'm not acting like I'm Teflon. It's just saying that I ain't ever hiding. If I'm hiding, oh, believe me, something going down. Because people always know where I'm at. Especially the stalker leaders that's in the stalkers. They always know where I'm at. I'm just like, ew, like, what's up with some of these females? Like, they acting like they super desperate. I'm starting to believe, like, in the Bible it say, there's going to become a time that there's going to be 7 women to each one man. And I'm like, ooh, it's looking true. Like, some of these women is, ew, like, they could see somebody who already got somebody and still be coming disrespectful and won't even say a word to the female that the dude is with, but to go off and keep talking to the dude. One thing I can say, anytime I ever found out, or any dude I ever went after, I'll make sure, especially these days, to be like, well, you know, I don't know if you got a woman or not, and if you do, no disrespect to her. And if I'm on social media, I make sure to say it out right inside there where everybody else can see it too. Why? Because I'm not that type of woman. I do not want to come for other people's men. That is not cute. You looking like a desperate fool. Like, all the dude gonna do is get to you and use you because he already know you desperate. That's it. I heard plenty of dudes say, it was one point in time in life I used to hang out with mostly dudes more than females. Why? Because there was a lifestyle that I was into. You know, it was a lifestyle I was into. It wasn't about no prostitution lifestyle. It was about some other type of money. And so there was more dudes there than there would be females on the scene. Okay? And I had plenty of women friends too, as well, through my life. Friends, associates, whatever you want to call them. My thing is, some of these women is so disrespectful. You could tell it was in them from the start. When they knew you and the person was together, and they deciding, I'm gonna go keep talking to that dude hard body, but I ain't gonna say not one word to his female that got a channel too. That's how you know. You be like, wow. So, you know, some of them, you be saying to yourself, wow, do y'all got men that you're dealing with? Whether if it's your mate or not, or just dealing with them and you like them or whatever, well, be careful. Because when you're that disrespectful, you gotta say to yourself, when is it coming back to me? Huh? When? You know, when I ever was disrespectful and went off like that, it came back to me. So that's how I know. There's a whole nother life. I tell people, I live many lives, okay? I ain't just live no one life. I live many lives. I lived a life at first. I lived a life, I should say, in between, not at first. Because, you know, when I was first coming up in life, my father didn't play that. Like, my parents, like at first, especially when I was living in the projects, I used to have to beg to go outside sometimes. And my father used to be like, well, what you want to get out there so bad for? Like, don't people, you looking out that window, you want to go be around them people so bad, but when stuff start happening, then what? And guess what? He was right. He was right. Sometimes your parents be dead on right. Sometimes they might be a little overpossessive and a little, you know, with wanting to protect you. So they might go a little over the deep end, but a lot of times they be right, you know, when they be telling you stuff. You got good parents out here that want to protect their children and keep them safe, and then you got bad parents out here that'll let their children go out and, you know, send their children off into prostitution and all kind of weird stuff because they want something out of it too, and all kind of crazy stuff, you know. It is what it is in this world, and it's sad that it is what it is, but it is. So, you know, some of these people done destroyed their children's mind, even their adult children, that to the point where it's sad. You be like, damn, you help with this stuff, and then you sit back like you ain't do nothing wrong. I got many people I met in life. I ain't calling nobody out. Nobody don't think I'm talking about no one specific person. As many of people that I met in my life that told me stories about their parents and had me crying inside out. Like sometimes I'll just be crying inside, and sometimes I'll be crying inside and outside where you can see it, because I'm like this, wow, that's sad. That's it. That's it. Anytime, I ain't ever tell my children, you make sure you get you somebody with some money that can take care of you. I told my daughter and my son, you make sure you keep a way to take care of yourself. And even if you do meet somebody that want to take care of you, you still keep making sure you make a way to keep taking care of yourself. You still have a way for yourself. You don't go getting with nobody just because they got some stuff or just because they got some money or anything. Because people change their mind. That's why. Anytime you be with anybody, they could change their mind. You know why? Because it's our right to. It's called free will. So now with that in mind, you knowing that somebody can change their mind at any given time when they want to, and you sitting there playing with that, telling me, I go with this person because they got a place, or I go with this person because they got a car, or they got money, or whatever. Okay, what if that person decide, well, I don't want you in my place no more. I don't want you in my car no more. I don't want to do nothing for you no more. I don't even want you no more. They feel like they found somebody better or whatever. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna try to kill them? Now what? Now you really losing everything. Even yourself, which is your freedom. You got time for this kind of stuff. Like, I be telling people all the time, yo, you can either run your own life, or some other people are running for you. And so other people running your life for you, if they motives ain't good for you. To put it this way, they got some alternative motives, and the motives is more good for them than for you. Oh, you're gonna be going through some stuff. You're gonna be wondering, why is these people that I'm letting help dictate who I be with because of how they look and what they don't have and all this type of stuff? Why is this stuff being so messy? Because you got people that really love a person. It don't matter how they look. It don't matter what they got. It don't matter. They don't really love a person, but there'll be some other people sitting on the side talking about, I don't even know why that person with that person. Ew, I saw that person. I said to myself, ew, what's wrong with my son? What's wrong with that? You like, yo, what you want? I swear, some of these people, you be wondering, what's up? Like, let your siblings go at a point in life. Like, you gotta let them go at a certain point in life. That's just like me, when my daughter decide, when I finally meet whoever she decide to be with, of course I'm gonna cross-examine them like a CIA agent or something. Of course I'm gonna look into their life to see who they really is. Of course, my son, my daughter, of course I am. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be sitting there telling them, nah, you can't be with nobody. No, you just can't. And everybody that come along, I'm going to find something wrong with them. No, if they're a decent person and they're not being disrespectful, I'm going to let them let it do what it do and pray that they don't get disrespectful and trying to do nothing of mine. You know? Not try to trap them and keep them with me forever. My children don't live nowhere around me right now. My children live miles and miles. They live mega miles away from me right now. And it's not like I don't love my children and I'm not stable enough to have them. They almost grown. My daughter's grown. My son, he's right behind her. He's right behind her. So it's like, how long you gonna keep them with you? It's his turn now. I've been told him that, dude. You had your time with them. We did this quite a time ago when I decided I'm not one of them women that's bitter, so bitter and mad that I'm like, no, you can't ever see them. No, they always gonna be with me all the time, all the way until they grown. Me. No. You know what? Your children will grow up and hate you. They'll grow up because you. Only time I keep minds away from a person if I think something is wrong with them and they're gonna do something screwy. But otherwise, if my children ain't telling me that you harming them or something, then go on and be with that person. That's your parent too. They got rights too, just like I do. My thing is, just don't be doing nothing stupid, but you will pay for it. And I promise you will. Even if you kill yourself, come meet you in that next life and deal and reckon with you then. My thing is, women that hold their children from the father Only way you should do that if the father is a threat to them. Okay? If they're not, them children gonna grow up and you're gonna feel so bad when they're telling you, oh, you helped me from my parent. You should have let me decide if I wanted to deal with them or not. And now they slandering you and tearing you down, and you like, I don't believe this. All what I done for you while you were with me and around me. Now you're slandering me because you got to meet and be with this person for just a little while. Now you're slandering me. But see, that's how that works. Like, life is strange and mysterious. You'll be like, how? I'm glad I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. The problem I have is me and this person like oil and vinegar. Like, we like oil and whatever you want. We can only get along but for so long. And the next thing you know, it's static and friction. So, me and my child's father know how far to go with each other. We know, okay, let's just make this about these children, especially these days, and keep it moving. We don't gotta have no love affair. We don't gotta do none of that. Let's just keep it about these children. Because every time and any other time you try anything else, it's go left. So when you know that happens, after a while you gotta be smart and say, nah, we can't have nothing else but just got to do it with these children. That's it. So that's why, matter of fact, just to let him know, because I know he watched my videos too, somebody found a key that you had too. So it's making me thinking some stuff. We'll talk about that another time. Anyway, I'm about to get over here. Get out of here. I didn't know this was running over this long. I'll come back later with another video. I was really coming in here to talk about how the stalkers just won't let up. So I know it's going to have to take the Messiah, the Most High, and everything else to make them fall back. That's it. Like, I think even if you came out with a side with a gun and start putting it to their head and said, listen, I'm not going to tell you now one more time to stay away from me, they'll still come around. And even if you make some of them disappear like that, they'll just send some other ones. They be making sure to try to send stalkers that they swear will scare you. They think they be scaring you. It be all kind of ones they be sending. I done seen them send all kind of ones. I be like, oh, so you like that, huh? You with the issues, huh? Oh, you with the issues. Do you do your dishes? Do you do your dishes? Because you with the issues. Anyway, let me get up over here. And what I'm going to do now is, see? This ain't no stalker stuff. Like, my nose be itching because I got allergies. There's probably something blowing through the fan right now or something. But I noticed somebody else was making some moves that, I don't know. I can see out the corner of my eyes, even if I'm not like this, like right on you, looking at you. I can see out the corner of my eyes like a real bunny rabbit. Rabbit. I'll be looking right out the side of my eyes, seeing a person going like this and doing all this and doing, and be like, you sure? You sure? Because plenty of people came around me making some moves, like, quite a few people, and I was sitting there like, hold on. Last time I checked, that's a stalker move, but I ain't gonna be extra paranoid. I'ma just keep paying attention. That's all. They love when stalkers could come and go out with me. Oh, they had a ball with that mess upstate. You know, they just kept trying to send them back to back. Really, what they was doing was going and getting people from my past because they felt like y'all had such a rapport that maybe you would let them back in. And some of them I did just to let them know, damn, you turned to a stalker? Damn, you got out of prison just to come at me and mine to pull this? Wow. Wowzers, like Inspector Deck be saying. I come from an era where I used to watch cartoons and real cartoons. Like, seriously, cartoons back then was different. And they made a little more sense. You know, when you think about Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo is kind of about stalking. When you think about the Jetsons was showing you how the future was really going to look. You know, how robots really did start taking over the world, and they ain't done yet. So every job you can think about, a robot is going to be doing that job. So people that got jobs better get ready for it. Better start trying to figure out how to be more self-sufficient, like how to come up with, be like an entrepreneur of yourself and be more self. I'm not playing around, and I'm not saying it like as if I'm some jealous person because somebody got a job. Some people need to have a job and some people don't. Some people know how to hustle so good they don't need a job. Some people have a job and still hustle too while they got a job. Everybody's different. So I ain't hating on people that got jobs. If you got a job, that's lovely. That's lovely. I'm not a hater. That's lovely. Just don't keep bothering other people. I must remind people, just because you got a job, keep going after other people. I don't like when people have jobs and they want to keep bothering other people because they have a job and keep sitting in time. Damn, they ain't ish anyway because they don't have a job. All right, I might not have a job, and believe me, I have plenty of jobs. Okay, I pull up how many jobs I got. They have to shut the F up. They have to really shut up. All right, if I want to retire and try to be self-sufficient, like try to be my own boss, I don't see nothing being wrong with that. That don't make me less of a person because I don't have a job like you. I'm tired of people doing that to people. I'm really tired of that. Like, that's really strange to me that you got people out here that be like, oh, well, you don't go to school and have a job? Oh my gosh, you're less of a person then. I'm better than you. I'm better than you because I have a job and I went to school and I have a diploma, I have a degree, you're like, so what? That don't make you a better person if your heart ain't good. That don't make you a better person if you a mongerer. That don't make you a better person if you out here meddling in other people's lives. And there's so many of these kind of people in the world. They're sitting down people all day long. And as soon as somebody say something about them, what? Get everybody out. I'm sending everybody at that person. Everybody. You like, yup. You better hope some of them people don't change their mind and tell on you like they did. But anyway. Because some people, reason why I'm chewing too, because I'm drinking aloe juice and it got little bits of aloe in it. Some people, they will go out their way to keep trying to find people to come do something to you. You know how many females I seen coming around, and dudes too, and I could tell they were sent